Oh, we are excited today. We just made 10,000 on a quick little trade on Yelp puts coming off this crazy euphoria on the open table deal. And now it's a little closer to the middle of the day. And I think people are going to start selling off their Yelp positions that they're up 12, 13, 14% in just on today. And so there's a good setup happening right now in Yelp when you look at it. And we want to go short or we want to buy puts. Kind of the same thing we did this morning right after the open. So let me show you what we've been looking at here this morning as we've been trading Yelp. It's setting up for a short. Now, if you look at this, all this support, which is the parabolic SAR indicator on Telechart 2000, is been going up all day. There's a Fibonacci that it's been bumping up against that is that level there. There's a little dot. That's the SAR reversal, parabolic stop and reverse. It's showing a reversal signal. And if you look, everything else is on the screen is now showing a reverse. We've got that magenta line here at in the middle there that is showing reversal. It's gone negative. The MACD has gone negative, and this thing has been pretty much setting up to go negative all day. It's the middle of the day. People are starting to take their profits. The stock is up 13% now, so I think it's probably a safe play to go ahead and bet that it's going to fade down off this 13% up move from the morning. Okay, so we just bought some puts. We bought 100 puts, which is essentially equivalent of 10,000 shares. They're weekly, so they expire this Friday, and they are basically just betting that the stock is going to fade off this 13% move that it's had. If you look here in the center, you'll see that there's a 13% gain on Yelp today on that price line buying open table move, and everybody thinks that Yelp is going to get bought out too. Well, I'm not so sure. So my goal here is just to get a little bit out of this trade. It's we got in at $1.75, immediately moved up to $1.80 because it was on its way down quickly, as you can see right in here. So we got filled at $1.75, and now our goal is to try to pick up maybe 1,500 bucks out of this. If it goes 15 cents, that puts us at about $1.90, and a 15-cent move on this Yelp call will probably need a 30-cent or a 40-cent move on the stock, something like that, to maybe get that 15-cent move out of it. So let's see if we can do that here. Bottom line is we have to make sure we protect our position. So we're going to be ready to get out if this drops down below, say, 165. At 165 market order, we're out of there. We take our $1,000 loss or whatever. But I think we can make $1,000, $1,500 on this particular position. So let's see what happens here. So you see these Heikin-Ashi candles, these trend candlesticks, are now not green anymore. They've turned to flat. And you see the charts and the market and everything is kind of decidedly pointing downward. And so that all shows us that there's a lot of things in our favor. There's a lot of gravity that's going to try to pull this stock back. Who knows? Maybe this stock ends up only about 8 or 9% at the end of the day. I don't know. But if last Thursday, today's Monday, if last Thursday the stock was worth 8 points less, why is it worth 8 points higher today just on speculation that it may get bought out? So to me, a lot of profit taking may take place here in the next few minutes because it is the middle of the day and people are going to start thinking about not holding this position because anything could happen at the end of the day. So that's what we try to line up all the odds and probabilities in our favor so that when things make a move, they make a move that there's a chance that they go in our favor. So let's just take a look here. The stock looks like, to me, it wants to keep going down. Could go up here, but it looks to me like it's starting to tick up a little bit, but it looks to me like it wants to go down. It seems to be more pressure on it on these different charts. Here's a look at the option itself. Now it's $1.80 by 2. So since the last execution went to $1.90, it increases our profit to about $14.36, which is really pretty close to our target. But now there's a big spread in there, so we may want to sneak in here at $1.95 and try to see if somebody will take us out when they get excited if the stock continues to go down. So remember, as the stock goes down, the value of the puts goes up. Okay, it's an inverse relationship. Puts get more value as they're as they're going down. So let's there's our 195 order, and as we watch this little area here where we want to see if this stock is going to take out that 195, we're just going to make sure that we don't lose our profit. Now, we have another rule here that says never let a substantial profit turn into a loss. And so we want to be out at around $1.75, maybe $1.80. So if things start to move, we want to be out. So let's just keep an eye here on the actual stock of YELP and see how it's still coming down. See how it still wants to come down. Even when it goes up, there's still a desire to kind of drive it back down. And again, this is that profit taking. Looking at the different charts, this is the 30-minute chart again. And so a lot of this game is patience. So we're just going to sit here and we're going to wait and hope it doesn't turn against us. The market seems to be turning a little bit upwards, which is not a good sign, but this stock hasn't really been obeying the market today. It's been up on that open table news, and it comes down based on selling off the open table news and the profit taking. So now we're at 74.42. We have a nice little move down, and that should increase the value of our puts as people start to think, well, maybe the stock is going to go down. And so there's our value going down if you look at that chart there on the right. So I think if we shoot for maybe 74.20, we'll be able to get our $1.95. I don't know, something in there. Sure feels to me like this thing wants to go down a little bit more, and as it does, it feels like we're going to get that bid to creep up. There's the ask going to 205 now, so we should be able to easily get taken out there at 195. Yeah, I think we're getting taken out right now, but I don't see an execution here. So what the heck is going on here? Let me refresh the screen. Okay. All right, there we are. Okay, we got taken out. All right, we got taken out at $1.95. There's a roughly a $2,000 profit. Pretty good for just a few minutes of trading. We invested $17,000. We made back $2,000 in just a few minutes. So not too bad. So get the indicators to line up for you before you enter the trade, and then you have a much higher probability of making that money when that trade works out. Happy trading, everybody. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to click the link below the video or go to the link you see on your screen, and you can get access to tons more videos like this and our free ebook, 7 Secrets to Trading Success. Also, we'd be so thankful if you could just like this video or even send a link to someone you think might enjoy it too. Thanks a lot and happy trading!